I have fallen in love.
How could I have fallen in love with a gunman?
Charlie and I have fallen in love.
Because according to the Bible, we don't fall in love, we grow in love. So that the more you know a person, the more you should love the person, or you can know whether you can love the person or not. So you don't fall in love, no. You grow in love by knowing the about the person. This is how come you cannot say you love somebody and you don't know anything about the person. It's not love. How do you know a man loves you? Check his decisions and actions he's taking now. If the choices he's taking now is not wise, it does not include both of you and your future, you can't say he loves you. Don't be giving excuses for him. This lady you are dating, your results and your average keeps dropping, yet it has never come up in your dating questions ever. This young girl you are dating, she's flopping from second class up come to lower. Now she's hanging in the balance between pass and lower, yet it has never come up in your discussions with her, yet you say you love her. When was the last time you prayed for this girl you said you love, yet you say you love her? How can you say you love somebody you have never fasted for her, never prayed for her, yet you say you love her? The goal of love is to love is not only an intention, it is an intention that flows out in truth and wisdom. Love is an intention that flows out where? In truth and wisdom. So the intention that I love you, when it flows out as truth, it flows out as wisdom. What does that mean? This means when love acts wisely. The intention of love, when it comes out, okay, it comes out truthfully and wisely. This is why in the Bible, whenever the matter of love comes up, for the sake of time, I really wanted us to do a lot of Bible teaching, but for the sake of time, we won't do it. But if you have a Bible software on your phone, when we close, go and do a word study on truth and love. Truth and love. In any version, especially those of you that have Bible software that have different versions, truth and love. You will realize that most of the times, whenever love is mentioned, it is attached with truth. That's how in the New Testament, the Bible says that we grow in love according to knowledge, that our love will abound according to knowledge. Why does the Bible attach knowledge to love? Because according to the Bible, we don't fall in love, we grow in love. So that the more you know a person, the more you should love the person, or you can know whether you can love the person or not. So you don't fall in love, no. You grow in love by, how do you grow in love? By knowing the truth about the person. This is how come you cannot say you love somebody and you don't know anything about the person. It's not love. Then when you know he is a 419 person, yeah, you still go ahead and love him, there is an issue with you. You knew this guy was a humanizer. Even look at the way he looks at your friends when he comes around, yet you still went ahead and said yes, something was wrong. It is your fault. You knew who he was, yet you said yes. This girl never said I'm sorry. Ever since you have worked with this girl, she has never apologized. She's always right. She's always right. Yet you say I'll marry you. Love is wisdom. It is wisdom. It flows from this intention. So that when love is at work, love acts wisely. When love is at work, love acts truthfully towards the person it loves, towards the object of the love. It is the reason why God is love. And the Bible says he is the only wise God. Because wisdom flows from love. If there is no love, wisdom is foolishness. Because wisdom is the intent of love. Let me make it very simple. I don't know if somebody gets me. The mind of love, the mind. Although again any nyansa, enti baby odo ni no nyansa ni eni ho. God, I just say the intelligence of love is wisdom. So where there is no true love, there can be no true wisdom. Let me give a very quick answer. Imagine a birthday is coming. My wife's birthday is coming. And I'm like, oh, how can I show my wife that I love her after this many years of marriage? It is an intention, right? I want to do something good in her life that will make her very happy. That intention will not start making me think a certain way. How can I surprise her? How can I do something that will make her very happy? That will make her very, like, she'll be wowed. How can she know I still have her in my mind? That thinking I'm thinking is what I'm calling wisdom. And the only reason why I am thinking like this is because there is an intent I have towards my wife. Hope you are getting me. So love doesn't only remain as an intention. That's it. You don't come and say, Debbie, yeah. Then while we are waiting for Debbie, you are doing nothing now. That's what I just said. You see, in our local culture, we have what we call by and by. It will be well. I will show you that I truly love you. Yes, we understand that. But between now and then, what are you doing? Because although love is an intention, it does not remain as an intention. It flows out as wisdom. So if you truly love me, you will consider that we are about to finish school. I must get work. You will now start putting your life in order so that we can marry in the next 2-3 years. If you are truly intense, I don't know if you get what I'm saying here, you will start taking some wise decisions, some wise actions to prove to me that you love me truly. When those actions are not there, it's a proof love is not there. How do you know a man loves you? Check his decisions and actions he's taking now. If the choices he's taking now is not wise, it does not include both of you and your future, you can't say he loves you. Don't be giving excuses for him. You know your problem. Your problem is somebody is showing all the signs that I don't like. You're like, no, that's not what he's doing. I think things are difficult for him. Things have been so difficult for you that for 2 weeks you've forgotten to reach out to the girl that you said you love her. Did you forget your mother within that 2 weeks? Did you forget your little sisters? Did you forget them? How come you forgotten me? The love is not there. Let's not be giving excuses for ourselves. So love is that intention that flows in wise action that produces good in another. You said you love this girl. These actions you are taking, how wise is it? No. How do you tell me that this girl you love, sleeping with her before marriage and not giving her the honor she must give the parents, how is that wise? How is that wise? Yet you and me know you are not ready to be a father. You are not ready to be a father now. How is that wise? Love is an intention that flows in wisdom that produces good in another person. This is love. Do we get this? The next thing, I'll be running up soon. The next thing, love has a goal. Remember the definition I gave you? Love is an intention, and then it flows into what? Truth and wisdom to produce what? Good in the life of another person. So we have seen that love is an intention. Love acts wisely and it manifests in wisdom. The next one is that love has a goal. What is the goal of love? To do good in another person. The goal of love is to do good. So when you love somebody, what should be your goal? You want to do him good. That's why in Proverbs chapter 31, concerning the virtuous woman, the Bible said she will do him good all the days of his life. She will do you good all the days of your life. So you see, as a man, you should have the eyes to see which lady can do me good all the days of her life. Then you as a man must also decide which lady that I can do her good all the days of her life. Because many of us, we don't have the eyes to see the people that will do us good. The only eyes we have are the people that will destroy us. This lady you are dating, your results and your average keeps dropping, yet it has never come up in your dating questions ever. This young girl you are dating, she's flopping from second class upper come to lower. Now she's hanging in the balance between pass and lower, yet it has never come up in your discussions with her, yet you say you love her. When was the last time you prayed for this girl you said you love, yet you say you love her? How can you say you love somebody you have never fasted for her, never prayed for her, yet you say you love her? The goal of love is to do good to the other person. It is because of this, the God who is love is also the God that is called good. God is only a good God because he's a God of love. If God is not love, he can't be good, because the objective of love is to do good. Okay, when we are doing good to somebody, what are we actually doing? Number one, you are doing that which is honorable to the person. Honorable. Now, what is the opposite of that which is not honorable? Demeaning. So If you are not honoring the person, you are demeaning the person, you are devaluing the person, you are despising, you are dehumanizing the person. Let me put it like that. So when you are doing good in the life of another, what are you doing? You are being honorable towards the person. Number 2, good according to God is that which is beautiful. So when you are doing good to the other person, you are doing that which is beautiful to the other person. You are bringing the person into a realm of beauty. You are not. So what is the opposite of beauty? Profanity and sexualization. So you will do her good all the days of your life. It means you will beautify her. You will not sexualize her. You will not make her a profane thing. The only thing you want from her will not be sex. So you are doing that which is honorable, you are doing that which is beautiful, then you are doing that which is noble. You are bringing this woman into nobility, into a place of respect. What is the opposite of nobility? Shamefulness. You won't do things to him or you won't do things to her that will bring him shame. You won't do things to him or her that will bring shame. And listen, and for us guys, this one I'll talk to the guys. For us guys, we should be very careful. We don't live a life that will bring shame to our wives and our children. Because most of us men, we think our life is our own. We can do anything. No. You bring him or her into nobility. You make him or her honorable. You make him or her beautiful. To do good is to be beneficial to him or her. Beneficial. So goodness entails honorability, beautiful, nobility, and beneficial. What does it mean beneficial? It means you will not be destructive. You will not be detrimental to the person you love. Now, after giving you all of this, can you tell me love is an emotion? That means you will have to think through things. To love somebody, it is a decision you sit down to make, and you continue to make that decision all the days of your life. Now, imagine this girl disrespected you, and you know that the objective of love is to do good. And one of the features of doing good is that you are going to act in nobility and honor towards her. How will you act? Some of you, all your friends know the bad things about the guy you say you love. How would they respect him? All you do is to paint him black to your friends, yet you say you love him. Then some of you encourage the evil in the people you say you love. How is that noble? How can the person you love is such a liar? It's such a liar. You know that he's a liar. And issues have come. We are asking and you are defending him. Where is the nobility? The authorities that can correct him. You are shielding him from the authorities that can correct him. No, you don't know what is noble. No, you partner with your lady. She lies against her. She lies to her father and mother right in front of your presence. And when you left, you didn't even say anything to break his conscience or her conscience. Why did you lie to your mother like that? You acted as if it was nothing. It's just a matter of time. You will reap it. You see, you supported him to lie to her mother. Yours is coming. Yours you won't recover. Where is the nobility? The people that can change him. You are shielding him from the people that can change him. Where is the nobility? And we are calling it love. She will do him good all the days of his life. Then love has a target, another person. We are loving you because of you. We are not loving you because of what I'll get. No. This is why who you choose to love can be a painful thing if you get it wrong. Because love has in itself a reciprocity. Okay, so that when you love somebody, it is within love for that love to be returned back to you. Now, because the nature of true love is such that when I love you for you. I want to do you good. I want to spend the rest of my life with you and make you a better person. Now, when you are loving that person, the person is not responding back in love. That's where the madness that comes with love that is not reciprocated comes from. That's where broken heart comes from. That's where you begin to feel the pain of a love that is not rewarded because you chose to give true love to somebody that doesn't deserve it. That's why Jesus said, don't cast your pearls before swine. Some of you, your pearls are your love life. The greatest thing you can give to that guy is your love. The greatest thing you can give to that girl is your love. If that girl doesn't value that your true love, you will go mad. You come out of that experience never trusting any woman because you chose to love the wrong person. the target of love is not you. The target of love is the other person. So you must find out, does this person have the capacity for my love? Does this young girl has the capacity for my love? Does this young man has the capacity for my love? Herein is love selfless. This is why you don't marry somebody because the person will make you laugh. Do you know what you have done? You have made yourself the object of love. You are supposed to marry somebody you can make him laugh. You are supposed to marry somebody you can make her laugh. Do I excite you? Can I excite you? Will I ever excite you? This is what you should be looking at, because it is not every woman you have the capacity to make her happy. This is why some of you have gone to, you are working with certain girls, you are doing your best. Even your friends are like, my guy, you are suffering. No, but like, no, I'm not suffering. Like, I am okay. I am okay. Yet this girl is not appreciating it at all. It is a sign that you are loving the wrong person. You have given true love to a wrong person. It's better you know it early. You have given true love to the wrong person. Let's read Matthew 40, chapter 5. Okay. Matthew chapter 5, 43 to 44. In Message, you are familiar with the old written law. Love your friend. It's just like people are saying, marry your friend. Oh, don't we hear those statements? Marry your friend. It's not a truthful statement. Marry somebody that will always make himself friendly. A friend today can be an enemy tomorrow. You can marry your friend that turns into an enemy in marriage tomorrow. But marry somebody that will always make himself friendly. That, don't you wonder why? Those, we are Africans. Some of this is very common. Don't you wonder why that a man and a woman can be married and they pass 20, 30 years, and the man and the woman cannot approach the husband and talk. They don't laugh. Some of you have some in your homes. I don't want to say your parents, but you have some in your homes. They don't smile. They don't talk. Even when mommy is approaching daddy, mommy is afraid. What happened? What changed? It is not that mommy didn't marry her friend, but it's that somewhere along the lines, somebody did not make herself friendly. Will she always make herself friendly? Will he always make herself friendly? We don't have the time to look at all those things also. And it's written, and it's unwritten companion. Hate your enemy. That's me say, you do me, I do you. Love your friend, hate your enemy. You've heard that it was written. Jesus comes and says, no, that's not what love is. I am challenging that. I am challenging that. And what is Jesus challenging? He says, I am telling you, love your enemies. And what I say an enemy is? Somebody that always makes bad emotions come out of you. Love your enemies. Let them bring out the best in you. Listen, if at this my stage, any lady sees me and says, wow, I wish Pastor Ansere is my husband, you are grossly mistaken. Why? You see me to be good because my wife has tolerated a lot of nonsense about me that you don't know. The only reason why you see me as a good man is because there is a lady that has mastered in bringing the best of me. That's why you think I'm a good person you can like. But no, I'm not that good like that. It is because I have a woman that has mastered what it means to bring the good out of this young boy or this young man. That's the only reason why. Now, when you see any man that we are always seeing the bad about the person, check the woman. If you see any lady, we are seeing all the bad about the person and the person is married, check the husband. When you see two good people loving in their marriage, both of them have mastered how to bring the best in each other, not the worst in each other. The way men, they hang their clothes anywhere, it's the same way me, I will hang my clothes anywhere. Do you know why it has never come out as a quarrel in our home? Because I'm married to her. If I was married to another lady, you hear outside our window. Now why is that whenever you go to preach, you come and put your coat anywhere? Everybody will hear that when I go and preach and come, I put my coat anywhere. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? The reason why you don't hear some, yet you stay with me in the same house, is because of the woman I married. So who is the man you should marry? It is the man whose weakness you can accommodate and bring the best out of him. Whatever weakness you choose is your cross, carry it for life. That's why for me, I'll tell you, do you know this guy is a womanizer? Do you know he struggles to be committed with a woman? If you tell me yes, no problem, won't talk about it. You can handle it. If you know and you still continue, we will go on it like that. Do you know that this man doesn't respect ladies? Have you seen it? Are you aware? You are not aware, then I'm telling you. I'm letting you know. So that you know that this what is ahead of you, you are going to deal with. You have gone to visit this girl you want to marry. The mother told you, hey, this surprise, she doesn't like bath, you know. You're like, oh, mom, it's nothing. It's nothing. I hear. The grace of God be with you. Your future mother-in-law have already told you one problem. Let them, Jesus said, I'm challenging that thought. Love your enemies. Let them bring out the best in you, not the worst. Make sure that in your lifetime, you meet a kind woman or you meet a kind man. The proof that a man loves you is that when even the marriage didn't work, the dating didn't work, when we parted ways, you hear nothing from my mouth bad about this person. Why? Because once upon a time, I genuinely loved her. Bad words will never come out of my mouth because I said I don't love her again or it didn't work out. This is what it means by let them bring out the best out of you. If even the person is your enemy, you are not vindictive. That's why when true married couples marry and they now divorce, you know whether they understood love. After what the man tells the kids and the woman tells the kids, you know they didn't understand love. When one party starts painting the other black to the children, love from the beginning was not understood. I loved you. I gave birth with you. We work together to produce what we have becoming, what we have gotten and where we have become. If for some reason we couldn't go on and finish this marriage till death do us part, and we must part ways, why must I poison the kids against you? Why do you go about spoiling me to others? Why do you want to bring the worst out of me? Make sure you know who a kind person is. I want to end, but let me show you one scripture. Let me show you something there. 1 Corinthians 13. Let me show you something there. 1 Corinthians 13. I'll end with this one. Time is almost up. I'm looking at where the Bible says love is long suffering. Can you give it to me in New King James so that it's readable? Good. Everybody, can we all read? 1 to go. Again. Continue. Wait. When you look at how this sentence have been constructed, who can see something the way the words have been constructed? Let me read it for you to hear. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy, comma. Love does not parade itself, comma. It's not puffed, comma. What do you say? Who can help us? Yes, okay. Please try. Oh, microphone. Get a microphone. Try. Love suffers long and is kind, comma. Love does not envy, comma. Love does not parade itself, comma. It is not puffed up, comma. Good.
Shalom, please. Daddy.
Shalom.
Please, Mom. Shalom, please, church. Daddy, please. The first part is the how it's structured is how I can answer. The first part, that's love suffers long and is kind.
Love suffers long and is kind.
How it's structured, I see it as love suffers long, so is kind.
Let's clap for him. God bless you. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Please sit down for me. Have you realized that when Paul speaks about love and said the virtue of love is long suffering, it added kindness to it? Because not many people can suffer long and still be kind. When people suffer long, they start to becoming bitter. Acrimony. That was the problem of the woman. Because many people suffer long, and instead of being kind, they become bitter. They become angry. Can you put up with something and still act right? I don't know if you get what I'm saying here. Can you still put up with a bad behavior of the person you said you love and still act honorably towards the person? And you always remind yourself, I love you. I won't do you harm. I love you. I won't destroy your life. I love you. Somebody in her naivety slept with you. Then she says, no, I can't do it again. I want us to break up. Then you say, if we break up, I'll release our sex tape. Are you kind? Are you not acting as a devil? What do you want to achieve? Why is sex tape now rising all over? Because our generation don't know kindness. Our generation don't know love. I pray for you. You will not fall into the hands of a wicked woman. I pray for you not fall into the hands of a wicked man. I pray for you. Love is intention. And this intention flows from truth. And this truth and wisdom seeks to produce good in the other person. And when love acts, all is thinking, how can I produce good out of this person? This is love. If we understand love like this, sex will fall in place. The issues that come with all will fall in place. One of the most painful things is like you are here listening. Oh, this is what love is. I'm going to live like this. Only for you to go and fall into the hands of a person that also doesn't have the same concepts. You know what will happen? You'll be giving yourself and giving yourself and giving yourself and giving yourself. Well, this person is all about taking and taking and taking and taking. Is this guy thoughtful? In all the vicissitudes of life, does he take time to think about me? It's not, have you eaten, think about me? No. Is he concerned about our future together? Is he concerned? Before we married, I had to go and do my national service. And in going to do my national service, it was outside Kumasi, so it was going to be a long distance relationship. I remember those times my wife before I left, he would come to my house and like, I'm afraid that you are going. Like, there is nothing for you to be afraid. When I get there, what I will do will let you know whether you have something to be afraid or not. Can I say we didn't have our challenges? We had. There are times she'll be calling, I'll be at work. Then I'll tell her, that time WhatsApp was now picking up. I was say, oh please, I'm busy, I'll call you, I will respond to you. That time she thought I was lying. That time when I said I'll respond, she thought maybe I'll respond 20 minutes, 30 minutes. In my mind, I'll respond means after work, I'll respond. See, that's where now communication now comes in. You see, the reason why I didn't talk about communication skills and your love language, all of them, it falls under this. If you understand that I am in this thing to do him good, to do her good, that your communication still will be sorted out. It is because we don't understand love and its objective. That's why we are talking about love language, we are talking about communication, we are talking about all of these things. It brought issues up. I said, Amy, it's not like that. You know, when I come and do church on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I leave work on Thursday and Friday. So when I go back on Mondays, I must make sure I do what I didn't do. So Mondays, Tuesdays, and at times Wednesdays, I'm very busy. So please, if I'm not able to call within the day, just trust me, I will call. And I say, look at those times when I had my free time. Couldn't we talk almost all day? Couldn't we chat almost all day? There were times she would do something. You see, because when growing up, I realized pride. I had an issue of pride. It was in the SHS I saw it vividly. So I saw the journey God took me on. And I also realized that I had anger issues because of some reasons. But those reasons are not even potent enough. Like I said, I've come to understand that whatever issue somebody has, it is his own. You are responsible for it. Whatever caused it is not the issue. But I knew where the source was coming from. So one day we were talking, I was angry. I was like, this matter, what has happened? She said, why do you mistrust my judgment? Why do you mistrust my judgment? That statement she made, all of a sudden making me to think, why is that in my anger, I respond as if she's my enemy? Why is that when you are angry, the person you said you love, you respond as if you are an enemy? The person is an enemy. He will do him good all the days of her life. This is love. I know when we say love acts in truth, truth is not just what is all. When we say reality, reality is not only what is all. Reality is also what can be, or should I say what can be? What should be. That's the right way. Reality is what is and what should be. Let me give an example. When we come here and the place is dark, there is no light. Is that the reality? That this place is dark? But is there something we can do to bring light into the darkness? Good. That is also reality. So truth is not only what is. Truth is also what ought to be. So when they tell you that men are polygamous, look at how they tell. Evolution has destroyed us. When men are polygamous by nature, by biology, then ask, how are men polygamous by nature? They'll tell you, women produce one egg every month. Men, they produce millions of sperms from the time they are 10 years old. So for men, they can just be spraying around. So even nature tells us that biologically men are polygamous. The question is that what should be? That is what is. That is what we are seeing men doing. But is that what they should do? No. Why? Because love is not chemistry. Love is not production of sperms and testosterone. Love, according to the Bible, is spirit. The Bible calls it the fruit of the spirit, not the effect of hormones. So that you are producing millions of sperm doesn't mean you should go about sleeping with every girl. No. That's why monogamy is supernatural. If God doesn't help you, you cannot be monogamous. I end with this. God bless you for coming.
If you made it this far, congratulations. You just leveled up your understanding of love. But wait, that is not all. It is time for the burning questions and the soothing answers. Let's dive into the Q&A.
Can we take some questions? Any questions? So your name, the course you are, so that somebody can know you, okay? Your name, the course you are doing, and then your question.
Shalom, please.
Shalom.
Shalom, please, mommy. Shalom, please, Reformers. Please, my name is Caleb. I'm reading agribusiness.
Okay.
Daddy, when you were talking, you said love is a person.
It's a person, yes, please.
That means love is a body.
No.
Like something you can touch. That's what you said.
No, I say love should be embodied and modeled after.
Okay, thank you. You said something like that. So you
no,
said
this is what I actually said.
Yeah, you said that. I just want to understand that. Does that mean that you can't actually use love in just a casual sentence or something like that? Because when I was giving the explanation about love in the beginning, they were asking something like that, and I explained mine to be like your devotion or attachment to a place or a thing. So I wanted to know that what is the difference between if I tell a girl that I like you and then the act of saying I love you?
Exactly. Okay, let's celebrate that. That's a very powerful question. Love, like I explained, is an intention that expresses itself in truth and wisdom, that seeks the good of the other person. When you tell your mother, Mommy, I love you, do you have restrictions in your heart? No. Why? Because the context defines what you are saying. I love my dog. I love Jollof. I love my wife. They don't have the same expressions. So if you keep telling a lady, oh, thank you for contacting, I love you, we will talk tomorrow. Next week, oh, you checked up, I love you, we will talk when we meet. And you keep saying I love you, the lady must call you and ask, what do you mean by that love? If you are a lady here and a particular guy keeps telling you I love you, have an appointment with a guy and define that love. So when you tell your parents I love my parents, it is because you are going to live such a life that will bring them the highest good. It's just like somebody saying I'll make you proud. Okay, that is how you love your parents. When you tell your sister I love you, sis, hey baby small, I love you, you know what it means. It doesn't mean I want to have sex with you and marry you. Now this lady friend, you keep telling her I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. What does it mean? Because she's not your sibling, she's not your mother. So what do you mean by that? So for any guy, you cannot be using the word I love you loosely, the opposite sex. And that is how to see it. Yes, please. Then I think you also spoke about the fact of like, I like you. Please, if you tell somebody you like her, it is all because of the generation we are living in. It's very heavy. You must clarify yourself. Then if you are a lady also, and the guy tells you he likes you, let the guy clarify himself. It's very important. Okay.
Shalom, please.
Shalom.
Shalom, please, mommy. Shalom, please, disciples. That is all. Please, I wanted to ask how you can differentiate foolishness when you say you love someone and then the sacrifice you make for someone because you love them. How do you make that separation?
How do you make that balance?
Yes.
Remember we said that love is wisdom that seeks the good of the other person. And in explaining what that goodness means, I said the goodness is that which brings that which is honorable, beautiful, noble, and beneficial. That step you want to take in the name of love, how honorable it is. If it is not honorable, if it is not noble, it must meet all the criteria. It must not only be beneficial. For example, you want to go and steal your father's money and use it to pay this girl's school fees because you love her. The lady receiving is beneficial. Is it noble? Is it honorable? Is it beautiful? Wrong. So you are acting foolishly. Because love doesn't only have an end, it also has a pathway to achieving that end. That's why I define love as wisdom that seeks the good. Okay, so it is not just only an affection that wants to do good, it is an intention that comes with a wise path to do the good. So in love, we don't only seek to achieve the end, we are also concerned about the means by which we are seeking the end. Now, based on this, let me ask you a question. Imagine, God forbid, but imagine you're on your dying bed and we need a certain amount of money to save your life. If we get the money, it is sure the hospital can save your life. You don't have it, your wife don't have it. Will you be happy your wife's left with your best friend to raise the money? After you are okay, will you still stay in that marriage? Will you be happy with your wife?
I will not be happy.
But don't you know your wife did that because of love? He doesn't want you to die.
Probably, as you said, it doesn't meet what that
No,
action-
don't use my own. You. Are you getting what I'm saying here? So don't use that. Why will you be angry? Why did you do that, my wife? Why did you do that to me? Why will you be angry? Will you be angry? Will you be heartbroken? You'll be heartbroken.
Yes, please.
Why?
Because Daddy, I feel like, as you said in earlier messages, that kind of thing is a due benevolence of your spouse. So for like, if you do that, it feels like
Your life was at stake. If at least you have been chopping this in all your life, I'm just giving him just one to raise money and save your life. Why are you angry? At the end of the day, you are alive. You didn't die. Just once. God even know it was just once. Your frank cry didn't last. You are alive. Why is that heartbreaking? It is heartbreaking because it is not noble. It's not beautiful. It's not honorable. What your wife did has demeaned you. It has dehumanized you. So, in the name of love, you don't do stupid things. Okay, get it.
Daddy. Then again, please, I want to know, in what context must we suffer long for long?
In what context? Once you settle this, the person you want to marry, suffer long.
Thank you, Daddy. God bless.
Listen, I mean it. I'm not being sarcastic. That is the reason why true love is till death do us part. Love is not a contract, it's a covenant. You see, when I say love is spirit, do you remember what I said that? Do you know when we say love is spirit? It means love is eternal. So anybody you cannot suffer long till death part you don't propose love to. That's how serious love is. Please, I hope you get me. Oh, please, do you understand? This is how serious it is. And please, people, let me help here. In our generation, people run away from commitment. And please, you must have the eye to know if this person is committed or not, or else you will get yourself hurt. And let me also say, by the means of your question, love is not 50-50. I love you 50%, you bring 50%, and it becomes 100. No. I get what I'm trying to say here. It is 100%. At times, you'll be the one doing the 100% for many years. That's why I said true love is not an instinct. It won't come out of you naturally. You have to learn it, model it, train yourself to love truly. So if you marry a wicked person, then for you, your long suffering will be useless and vain. It is only when the person you chose understands true love like the way you understand it, then it will just hit the person. Oh, the way I'm relating with this guy is not good. Then she will come and say, oh, for the past 5 years I've not been good. I know I've not really done things well. Please forgive me. I'm working on myself. Or the guy rather go and says, I've seen that I've not been just towards you at all. I'm working on myself. Please give me time. I will change. You won't shed these tears again. But if the person you are loving doesn't understand this, your long suffering will be vain. It will produce nothing. Your kindness will be used to destroy you. That is when marriages now or love relations now start getting to this situation. We now start giving the woman tactics to survive. But from the beginning, it was not so. Yeah. Yes. Are you okay?
Daddy, please, my last question.
Okay.
Daddy, please, how do you address that thought of when you let the lady knows that you love her, like she's going to
take advantage of you?
Yes.
You need that to know whether she's a wicked person or not. Listen, love is vulnerable because God is vulnerable. True love will make you weak. It will weak you. Or how did they say it? It weak me. True love will make you weak. Now, you will need that vulnerability. You need to show that vulnerability as a test of whether the lady is good or she's a bad person. The same thing with also the girl. No, this I'm now talking about you, the guy showing vulnerability, and the lady also now showing vulnerability. So when the lady becomes vulnerable, do you take advantage of her? Then when you also becomes vulnerable, does she take advantage of you? Once you start seeing the signs, you must address it or else break the relationship. You will live to suffer it. Because the signs were visible, but you close your eyes. Yeah. Okay. So don't be afraid of being vulnerable. Don't be afraid that the lady will say, you condemn. This one, she knows I love her. So whatever she does, no. You need her to know who she is. Why? Because vulnerability is depth. And deep calls onto deep. If the depth you are showing the girl, if she's not that deep towards you, you will know her shallowness. Yeah. So you need to be that vulnerable.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Shalom, shalom, please, Daddy. Shalom, shalom, please, Mommy. Shalom, shalom, please, Reformers. So, Daddy, please, I love gospel music, and some of my best gospel musics are the ones that speak about the love of God.
Yeah.
And concerning the love of God, many people use synonyms which may not perfectly express
what they
love,
want to express.
but they use it according to their own experience. So there's this song that was released in 2017 and became one of the most popular gospel music about love. That's the song Reckless Love. And whenever I sing the song, I don't know, my heart is in two ways somehow. Is God's love reckless? Oh.
Love is not reckless. Love doesn't throw all caution away. Love analyzes all possibilities and considers all the options and decides the best risk to take. So when Jesus died on the cross, he was not dying a reckless death. It was a well-calculated move to humanity. The proof is that we are Christians. If nobody ever became a Christian, then God was reckless. That is why I said there is an element of knowledge and discernment in love. Listen, my wife here, okay, many years ago before we married, this was actually before I put ring on her finger, but we were close to marriage. She had the opportunity of traveling to South Africa for her music career. You see, I never brought the matter up that, so now that I've started ministry and the ministry is now picking, you are now going to travel and leave me. Why don't you sacrifice? I never brought it up. Why? If I love her, let me allow her to take that decision. Whatever decision she takes, she should take that decision knowing who I am. You see, love is spirit. At a point in time, your natural faculties are not enough to love the person. That's the reason why people in the world now will have to now go for juju to tie the person to love the person more. Because at a point in time, you will know that the natural things you have are not enough to make the person love you. So I was there one afternoon, then she came after, he said, Jazz, that's how she calls me, Jasper. I have thought through this thing very critically. I don't want to travel to South Africa. I sat down. I'm like, why? I said, no, you are supposed to go. I'm even planning on getting money for you to go. Then I said, it will even help us. Even when you travel, when you are coming, you can get instruments for the church. She said, no. She said, if I leave you right now and I come back, let's say 2-3 years, and we marry, what testimony am I going to tell the young girls that will later come into the church? That this is the price I paid to follow you and your God. I said, are you sure? She said, yes. I said, I don't have any problem with it. And here we are today. Now, that decision she took, if I were a stupid person, it was reckless on her path. The only reason why she's going to reap and she's reaping from that decision is because of the kind of person she made that sacrifice for. Because she knew the person and she discerned the person. So love is not stupid, it's not reckless. Love grows in discernment. So that thing that the person said is because the person doesn't have an understanding of love like this. That's why they chose those words. But love is not reckless. Yes.
We stop singing the song.
For me, I don't really sing it. I don't sing reckless love of God. But when I come and they sing it, I just nod my head. But I know love is not reckless. Yes. It's not no, love is not reckless. No, it is not. Now, you see when I was talking, I brought the issue of acrimony. Do you know the problem with the acrimony? Both of the people involved had problems. The lady underestimated how long it would take for the guy's vision to be fulfilled and allowed the family members to poison her. Then the guy too was also wicked. Love is patient. She was not patient enough when the lady said, I'm moving. So that he shouldn't have made that quick decision after the breakthrough came. Love is not reckless. It's not. Yes, please.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Please, my name is Louisa. I read optometry.
Louisa optometry. Wonderful. Louisa, let's hear from you.
Please, my question is, what is crush?
What is crush?
Yes.
Infatuation.
Of emotions.
No, infatuation. It is crush is the attraction of love. When you crush on somebody, you are not loving the person. It is hormones running through your mind. It's chemistry. You don't really love the person. You know, let me explain, help you understand something. The Bible says many waters cannot quench love, for love is as strong as death. Its power is stronger than jealousy. You see, there is the attractive dimension of love. But that attraction dimension of love, number one, first, is to make you begin a journey of discovery to find out if you can truly love. And when you have passed the test that you can truly love, the attraction of love comes to crown it. That's what I mean. When you meet somebody you love, you may or may not have any attraction at all, but you may have a desire. Wow, I like her. I like what I'm seeing. I like her. Okay, you approach. What's your name? Wow, I like the way you smiled. Oh, can I have your number? Like from the first time I met my wife, she was singing. So I saw her coming. I sat down well. As she was coming close. You see, I didn't go to preach. She didn't know that I was a preacher. It took about 2 to 3 years before she realized that I was a preacher. She never knew I was a preacher. Yeah, so as soon as I said, wow, your song was powerful, I really loved the song, she smiled and like, oh, thank you. You also look nice. Then so after the entire service and everything, the car I went to sit in, she was sitting in the car with her sister. Then we exchanged contacts. But that was all. Okay. Now, the reason why I didn't call back was because the only reason why I liked what I saw. The only reason why I didn't call back was because when she said her name is Sheila, you see, in my mind, whenever I hear she like Sheila, Selena, those kind of Shekina, those kind of, I think they are Muslims. So as soon as she said Sheila, in my mind, like, she comes from a Muslim background. So you see, and because I was a preacher, I closed my mind on it. So I never called it. And I think she also didn't call back or something. I think maybe she called, but I didn't respond. So later when we met, then she was like, hey, you took my number and you never called. Then I'm like, oh, forgive me. Forgive me. Then you give me your number again, I'll call you. Then that's where the friendship started building. Now, what I'm saying is that attraction is not love until you have gone on a journey with that to verify what you are feeling. Once that confirmation comes and it enters marriage, that crush feelings you are having will not always be there in marriage. So that a time will come, you will have sex because you are disciplined, not because you are feeling for it. That's why many married couples rarely have sex. But when they were dating, they were kissing and touching all around. Because before marriage, Satan wants you to fornicate. After marriage, Satan doesn't want you to have sex. Okay, so you will have to now discipline yourself to love, to build that sexual energy between you and your wife. Now, when you are consistent and faithful with it, a time is going to come. That feeling you once had, that thing you call crash butterfly in my stomach that you once have, it will come again in your marriage and it will make your marriage beautiful. That is how come when people grow old together in true love, as they age, love becomes like wine. Yeah. But if they don't understand love, as they age, the love will tend to hate. Yeah. So the crush is not love. It's only an invitation to verify whether there is true love. You get it? Let's celebrate our sister. Yes, please.
Shalom, shalom, please.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, please, mommy. Shalom, shalom, please, reformers. Daddy, please, my question is about love language.
Okay.
Yes, please.
What has it done?
Daddy, please, I read the book that made me understand that we have 5 languages of love.
Yes.
Yes, please. And please, I want to ask those who have their love language to be physical touch.
Physical touch.
Yes, please. What are they supposed to do?
What are they supposed to do?
Yes, please.
All of us, our love language is touch. Let me help you to understand something. Now that you say your love language is touch, how far should I go with touching? Okay, you are a lady. Okay, My wife is a lady, I'm a man. My love language is touch. I mean, my love language is touch. So for me, if you don't touch me, I don't know if you love me or not. When she start touching me, how far should she go for me to know? I now know now you love me. For me, I don't buy into that idea. The reason is this: love is a spirit. If you understand what that love means, in wisdom, it will instruct you how to love that person. You only have to train the receiver of the love for her to see or for him to see this is love. Listen, if love is patient and I'm patient towards you, can't you see I love you? The Bible says love is not puffed off. Whenever I do something for you, I never boast it out anywhere. I bought the shoe for him. I bought that. Nobody hears it. Can't you see that is love? I don't know what I'm saying. It's not love does not envy. It's not parade itself. It's not puffed off. Continue verse 5. Does not behave rudely. Does not seek its own. It's not provoked. Thinks no evil. It's because we've left all of this aside. Now people are saying, my love language is not this. Let me tell you something. Imagine I'm dating my wife. Please, I'm not coming. And her love language is touch. And always we are working. Look at something here. She's my wife, so you can do the experiment. She agreed to this work. And I'm always touching her like this. By the time we finish this in the streets and we go to the room, what will happen? How far do I go with the touch? So I said, love touches all of us, our love language. But because it is love, my touch is fueled by intentionality. So we are dating. She comes, should I touch her here? Question: what response am I trying to get from her? For which reason I am touching her here? The lady you say you love, now you said, oh, so goodbye, won't you even give me a kiss? And all she did was, mwah. You're like, it's not this one I want. What one did you want? Please sit down. Now, which one do you want? Because that one you want, where will it lead us to? So even if your love language is touching, we are intentional about the touch. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. So you don't go about and say, me, my love language is touch. Me, if you don't touch. No. There should be intentionality with it. That until we are married, I can't touch you in a certain way. For me, that's my biblical philosophy. Then the question I want to ask you is, before I came in your life, who was touching you for you to feel love? Then the question is, how did you even know that your love language is touch when nobody has touched you? How did you come by that definition?
Please, when you read the book, there's a test you have to go through if you really want to know your love language. So
I've heard that book, Gary Chapman.
Yes.
I don't agree with that. There are other things I agree with him on, but this one I don't agree with him.
So after you are done answering the questions, it will let you know your love language. Which one is first, second, third, yes.
No. Listen, let's assume, please, I'm not gay, okay? Like my wife is. Holding hands like this, walking in the community should be intimate enough for the lady I'm going out with. And the lady is also dating. Holding hands like this, putting your hands here, not here. Let me bring it to come. Don't put your hands here. Here. Are you get what I'm saying here? And we are just talking. So how was your lectures? How was school? This semester, how did things go? How is work? That should be loving enough. It should be deep enough. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen two lovers who are walking, maybe all alone on a certain street, and they have held their hands like this, and let's say you knew them, and you chanced upon them, you felt some way, they also felt some way. They were not doing anything bad though. All they have done was they have held their hands and they are laughing and giggling. You saw them and you felt some way in you, and they also felt so. They felt as omani ukakra. Has something like that happened with you before? Because holding hands like this is intimate. So that if you are dating a guy, the guy should not share this with another lady. Because this thing, as we are holding hands like this, okay, as we are holding hands like this and we are walking, this is intimate to us. Okay, this is loving to us. So that the day another lady, let's say you and your guy, you hold hands like this, you talk. A day you are coming, let's say from work, you see your guy holding another lady's hands and they are walking. What will happen to your heart? Your heart will skip a bit. What am I saying? Then if the guy is wise and if all protocols and he has composure and gentility, he will leave the hands. He says, oh, my lady is here. Can you meet my lady? Why? Because if this is intimate between us, you don't share it with another. It is called love. You don't come and say, but if I held the hands, have I slept with her? No, you are sharing that which is dear with me with another. That's why when you know you have a friend who is dating a certain guy and you are too comfortable around that guy, you are not doing something right to help your friend and their relationship. You should be able to tell that your friend's guy, please, we cannot continue talking. I know you are dating my friend. Can you please go and... I get what I'm trying to say here. A guy who is dating your friend just comes to your place 10 p.m. Hey, why are you here? Well, just passing by to say hello. Good. Then he leaves. But hello, sit down. Biscuit. Can I get biscuit? Can I get malt? Can I get 10 p.m. You are not coming to eat biscuit and malt. And, and you are accommodating the guy. No. I hope you get it. So this should be understood. Thank you. Can we celebrate here also?
Peace be with you all.
Yes, please, sir.
My name is Peter Adai.
Peter, what course are you doing?
Please, I'm doing agriculture.
Agriculture. Gracious. Yes, your question.
Let's take it that a man and a woman is there, and then by mistake they marry.
Okay. By mistake?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
I mean, they marry without knowing what love is.
Okay. So then that one cannot be a mistaken marriage. They married without knowing what love is, right? Okay.
But at a point in time, either the man or the woman realize what the love is.
Okay.
Do the man or the woman has the legitimacy of teaching
the other partner
to how to love?
Yes, please. So now that one person have now discovered what love actually is, now the other person now should start teaching the other person and also model that in the relationship. Now, let me say something here. Maybe it's not part of your question, but I feel like it's connected. Let's say you are dating on campus right now, you are not yet married. You and your beloved came here, but your relationship is sexual. You cannot make it right by deciding now we are going to make it right. Because within you have tried to make it non-sexual, but you always ended up making it sexual. You will need an authority to separate both of you for you to heal. Because by having that sex, you have been wounding yourselves. And if possible, come back later. Okay. So before marriage, that is the way to go. In marriage, then we will have to train both of you the way to love. So let's say, for example, I'm a pastor, right? Two people come to church. They are cohabiting. They have given birth. They are supposed to marry a long time, and the man is saying, I don't marry. Now they have come to Christ. They want to serve the Lord. If they want to do it right, we must make the woman or the man relocate from the room. Be apart. Let them now do the right thing. Marry and then come together again. Are you hearing me? Good.
Okay. Let's take it that as you are teaching the person, and then the person finds it out, like the person sees it to be like embarrassment.
Embarrassment, okay, yeah. That you are teaching me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How would you feel? Like, how should you do it?
Treat him or her right, irrespective of the situation. You chose wrong from the beginning, so that's the consequences to bear. You were supposed to know love before you entered marriage. So now that you didn't wait to know it, and now you know it, that's your cross.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Please, watch your guest in Ansere. I study civil engineering.
Yeah.
Okay. So my question is, please, when you read from Genesis chapter 2, verse 21, 22 downwards,
yeah,
the Bible makes us understand that God made man fall into deep sleep and took a rib out of the ribs of Adam. That's from 21, 22. So I want to ask, sometimes there are instances where, let's say, a man will see a woman, and be like, I want to marry this woman.
Yeah.
Then you go and see another woman. Then let's say they are all having the same qualities of which you're expecting from a woman.
Okay.
And you want to marry that woman.
Yeah.
Does it mean God has placed your ribs
in two women?
In two women.
No. God has not placed your rib in two. No. Let me help you here. Your problem is that you don't know what you want. It is not the women. It is you who don't know what you want and where you are going. That's why the women are confusing you. So the solution to such a situation is to find out, what do you really want and where are you going in life? If you are able to answer that question truthfully, it will be the litmus test that will separate those two women. You will know exactly who to go out for.
Okay, so please, I want to chip this in.
Yeah.
So provided, let's say you're able to get that, and let's say you're able to separate between them to get one.
Yeah.
After that, if let's say after some time, let's say I'm 28 years or 30 years, I marry. Then after a year, the woman dies. Does it mean I can marry again?
No, it doesn't mean so.
So it means you can marry again.
Yes.
So if you can marry again, then it means your rib is in that woman to that you are going to marry.
No. The rib issue is not something that applies to every single man. The rape issue is a communication that the woman was taken from a place of endearment. Number one, the rape talks about the bosom, the area of warmth and affection and love. If the woman was taken out of that place, the message God is communicating to us that the only safe environment for the woman is a place of warmth and affection from the man. But it doesn't mean that the will of God for you is just one woman all the days of your life. No. So that if your wife dies, the will of God for you is finished in marriage. No. Are you hearing me? Yes, please. Because the Bible talks about how that widows that are young should remarry. Okay.
Then in conclusion, it
Yeah.
means, Prophet, let's say there are about 5 women.
Yeah.
All of them are having the qualities that no, there can be a situation like that.
No.
There wouldn't be a situation like that.
No. At the point in time you are ready to choose and marry, only one woman will fit. At the point in time you are ready to settle and marry, if you know what you want and where you are going, only one woman will fit. 2 women won't fit.
Okay, if that's the situation, then my question is,
I'll be getting.
thank you.
You're welcome. So now, before you go, let me ask you my question. If you are thinking that on the side of the man, there can be about 2 women that can fit the will of God, what about the woman also? Can she also say that at the time you are also coming to my life, there's also another woman also there, so I'm choosing both of you? Will you be happy with that?
There's also another man there.
Yes, including you. Will you be happy? You won't be happy. Then your question is answered.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom, sir.
Shalom, shalom, Reformers. Papa, I want to ask, what is lust?
What is lust?
We are in the last days where lust is destroying many believers. And I want to ask that how can a believer guide his heart away from temptation of lust?
This question is a whole teaching on itself. Whatever answer I give now may not be a complete answer because of other things that might come out. But if you are looking at lust simply in the area of like the feelings of love as we are discussing, then lust is simply selfish love, false love. It is loving something and desiring something for your own pleasure at the expense of everybody and anyone, and you don't care. So that when a man lusts after a woman, all he wants is what he can get from the woman at the expense of the woman. Whatever happens to the woman, he doesn't care. So lust is basically selfishness as its root. Like I said, the way the Bible uses the word lust is very broad. But if it is in this context we are talking about, I think this should do. Unless maybe there is a particular thing you want me to handle on. Is there any particular thing? Are you okay? Okay. So in our generation, the way a young person can keep themselves against sexual lust is to find delight in the things that delight God and to hate the things God hates. Exercise yourself to delight in the things God delights in and hate the things God hates. If you don't do that exercise, you will always have a struggle with where your affections go, and you have a problem with lust. Good. So that's the cure to lust.
Okay. In the same way, how can a person maintain his sexual purity until marriage?
Until marriage?
Yes, please.
Number 1, be accountable to your spiritual leader or spiritual leaders. Number 2, when you start dating, be frank with the lady you are going out with concerning where you are at every point in time in your feelings and emotions. Number 3, both of you should know your boundaries. Number 4, build crutches around you. What do I mean build crutches around you? Always, both of you should put yourself in a place where people are always around, where you will not cross the boundaries you have set for yourself. Yes, please. Because to decide to date is to set yourself up to fornicate. Yes. So if you don't do these things, chances are that you will fornicate. Yes, please.
Thank you.
You're
God bless
welcome.